were talking about some stuff related to the game or maybe not related to the game. Either way, chat's right here. You can hit the little gear icon to enable or disable chat. You can decide whether or not you want to have chat or not. I would recommend doing that. And then if you want to say something in chat, you can just type it in here and then press enter, and then it'll obviously chat via text to all of your viewers that are watching. And then once you do start streaming,
Yo, what's up, Slipknot? Oh no, I mean I'm doing what's it called, Manga Studio. Then just gonna bring it into Illustrator. I mean you can do it. I mean back and forth just for stupid light edits, but you just gotta resize it every time. I mean, is that what you run as Illustrator or no? You know, I mean, for the most part, I just try to get everything done before I even bring it in there. I mean, I've done this more than enough to where if I need to make changes, I don't need to really take it into another program just to re-sketch it out. I mean, but a lot of times it's a lot easier instead of trying to figure out with the pen tool where the line's going to drop it. No, I didn't know if what program you used the most, if you're an Illustrator or Photoshop user or what. I mean, for me right now, all I'm doing is just trying to make this a little bit more solid before I bring it over. Yeah, the first tablet that I bought was a Wacom. It was the Intuos 3, and it actually sat there for a long time. I just couldn't. I can't do what's it called? You know, drawn on a tablet, but yet look at the screen. So I had to get a Cintiq in order, the whole hand-eye coordination, and it just didn't feel natural to me. But I mean, I didn't start using tablets really until I bought the Cintiq itself. But I'm sure, I mean, if I needed to, I can actually use a tablet, especially for Illustrator, because there's really, I mean, I don't need the whole hand-eye coordination for Illustrator when it's actually strong. I mean, when it does, an imprintable line before you can drop it out or drop it down. So I actually thought, I mean, I don't even need to buy another high-end tablet. I can just use a $50 tablet for Illustrator. Just for the fact that pressure sensitivity is not an issue for Illustrator. Say what? The fuck, yo? Gusto Mas Tacos? I mean, what type of drawing are you planning on doing? Figure drawing or just cartoon animation type stuff. I mean, if you're looking for, I mean, you're talking about recommendations for what? I mean, a tablet? Well, I mean, it also depends on what type of games you're looking to do, too. I mean, if you're planning on doing, like, cartoonish games, I mean, you could really just pick that up anywhere. I mean, the majority of, like, me, I was self-taught. I just picked up Christopher Hart's books. I mean, it's just basic cartooning, like the retro, you know, the 70s type style. And all I did was I just put my twist on it. I mean, granted, this isn't like 70s type cartoons, but I mean, there's sort of basicness to it, how it starts, you know, and you just gotta put your own stuff on there too, add your own style to it. I mean, I couldn't give you any like instructors or any courses to take for you know, live drawing or anything like that. I mean, I said I was just based on all books. I mean, the easiest way to learn, everybody says practice, which that's the main part, but it's just tracing, you know, and just getting the muscle memory on doing certain things. And just redrawing the same thing over and over again. Like, me personally, I can't draw. Like, if you wanted me to draw this, like, in an opposite, you know, angle, I couldn't do it. I'm more of a textile type designer. Like, I do stuff for shirts and stuff, so I just draw the one image and just let it be. I don't try to, you know, change it up at all. But right now I'm trying to learn 3D modeling, so I mean, they'll help me out when they can, you know, it's for me, 3D modeling is easier because I can just draw it on there, or, you know, mold it, and it's automatically going to be correct in every angle when it's finalized. Compared to this, like, you know, the eye might be higher on one side compared to the other, and you know, in a different image of this design. That's why I just fucking do just one design and just leave it at that. Actually, if you want to learn, like, a good series, I just remembered, is, it's through Toonbox Studios. The artist that does the cherry pinups, he actually has a series. I bought a couple of them for animals and stuff, for, like, cartoons. If you get a chance, pick up his stuff. It actually helps out a lot. I mean, I don't draw a lot of animals personally, so, but just the concept of how he draws them and the basicness of it. Hold on a second. Yeah, it's right here. It's toonboxstudio.com, and he's got, like, all these courses on doing animals and you know, characters. This actually does help out quite a bit. But actually, I would actually recommend picking up a couple of these. Some of these are like 10 hours long. I think it's well worth it in the long run. Because like my big weakness is drawing women. I don't do it a lot. I'm not good with soft curves. I'm more of like I don't know what they call it, streamline, thick bold lines. I mean, along with my other videos, I mean I do standard Illustrator stuff without the strokes, but I honestly prefer thick bold outlines around characters and all that stuff. I mean that's pretty much just my style in general. How long have you been programming for? You Unity user or no? Yeah, I lost my Unity user programmer a couple months ago. Like, we're working on a game, and he just fucking went MIA. I have no clue what happened to him. He won't contact me or nothing. We got a game that's it might as well just be beta for him, and it just never got finished. So it's just sitting there stagnant now. So I'm trying to get a guy that I worked with and in a previous team I was in just to join me and just get something going again. I want to get, I mean, me personally, I can pop out fucking designs non-stop. It's not an issue for me. Especially like basic, simple games. I mean, that's what I actually prefer. Instead of, I don't want to do, we did a really long game. It was Cannon Craze. And it took a long time to make, and it's just like, it never took off, so we wasted a lot of time. I mean, I don't really consider it wasted, it's experience, but for the value of what we put into it, we didn't make back, so that's why I prefer to do small games. So I actually like to get a team going, but then I gotta find an audio person as well. Yeah, it is fucked up. Like, he sent me an APK file, then a few days later, that was it. Never heard from him again. Well, my thing was, like, we're working on a Canon game. It's a Cannibal Crate, or Cannon Craze 2, and it's just like, fucking like over 100 cannonballs I did. Granted, I mean, some of them are just, repetitive, with just a different color scheme, but, I mean, I actually put work in the lobbies, making different designs for them, and it's just gone to waste. That's what really pisses me off the most. It means I left the group. I gave up all rights and all that shit to it as well. Yeah, I don't know what music you listen to. I was assuming beating shit, Slipknot, Iron Anger, and the metal, so I was getting tired of the other shit. Hey man, it happens. I'm glad it happens sooner than later, you know, that way I can just move on, do something else. My thing is I don't like sitting stagnant for a long time and not doing anything. Every day is one less dollar that I could have potentially making of beating a dead end project. Are you, hey, you never know, man. I mean, are you US based or are you overseas? What the fuck did I name that file? Because, you know, how'd you guys meet? In the team up? Yeah, that, like, I mean, it sounds dickhead, but I don't know, I just don't know how, you know, multinationals would work. I mean, I'm not saying it would, of course it does, but, you know, the trustworthiness and forming an LLC. Why the fuck is this like this? Oh, I reformatted, that's why. Worst part about fucking doing this is redoing everything. else do I need? What do you mean? Well, I mean, I don't like to talk shit about people you want to work with, but when you've done nothing for 3 fucking years, and that's how this group was, as in, like, there's only 2 of us that were doing the work, and the other ones didn't do shit because they didn't have enough time, but yet they're the ones that created the LLC and all that shit. So, why the fuck should we give, 2/5? Why should we lose actually like 3/5 of our profit between us 2 working on this shit, giving it to you guys when you're not doing a fucking thing for it? And that's what it came down to, and that's why I left. Because when you only have 2 out of 5 doing work, it's kind of bullshit them giving you profits if anything did come up the game. So anymore, like, the next group I get in, it's all gonna be based on work, the equality of work throughout the group. It's not gonna be like me and one dude. I did all the artwork. The other guy did all the programming. The other guys, I don't know what the fuck they did. Well, we had a sound guy that did, sounds, which I could have done those. No, I understand that. I'm talking about people that don't do shit, like, okay, we had a Twitter account that was untouched for over a year. There was our guy that was supposed to be our PR department, whatever, advertising, all that shit, didn't do anything. I didn't hear from him for over a year. The other guy wouldn't contact me. I had to go through another guy to get a hold of him. Yeah, like, there's never a Facebook account needed because they said we never need a Facebook account. They were trying to incorporate their business, their own personal business, into this current LLC that we had to promote themselves. But yet they wouldn't promote the game. And this person has connections in the gaming industry because he works for some major label games in the market right now. It's more or less you do the work and I get the profit for it. That's all it was. I mean, there's no point in being in a team if you actually feel like you're working for somebody else. It doesn't make any fucking sense. I mean, when you haven't heard from other people in over a year, I mean, it tells you right there it's fucking not good. What else do I need on here? Think twice about what? Leaving? Dude, no, they don't have time to do it. That's the thing. That's what they always said. They had no time. And working on the game, like, they didn't feel, because the thing is, like, the game that they wanted to do was, it wasn't going to do anything. I already knew it. It's a shitty side scroller. They just ran back and forth on the screen and collected shit that fell from the sky or something like that. And that's over. It's boring really quick just from me playing it and making, the graphics. Just like, this is fucking boring. I wasn't thrilled even doing the game. So, like, after we stopped doing that, it kind of like faded off. And after me and the programmer decided to do another game, like, they just stopped having contact with us, and that is pretty much it. I mean, me and the programmer and the sound guy, I don't know what the hell the sound guy even was. But me and the programmer, we finished the game, and it's a hassle just trying to get that fucking other guy to put it on the fucking Apple side of things, because he's the one with the Apple computer, and you just couldn't get a hold of him. And instead of making, instead of promoting the shit, they're making their own YouTube channel and not even promoting the game. It's like, it's their own personal shit that they made like 5 videos for it, and the fucking, they just stopped making videos on their YouTube channel. I'm gonna say, if you're trying to make it, promote it. That's all I can say. Me and the other guy shouldn't have to do all the fucking work that these other two should be doing themselves. And if you disagree with the guy, just fucking butthurt about it. But when you have no input, I don't consider it your fucking game. I don't miss another palette that I need on here. No, I do too, but the thing is, it's like, how do those people expect to have anything in a foundation if they're not willing to put the work in themselves? Granted, you can trick somebody for a year with fucking false promises, but when it comes down to it, you're going to show your true side eventually. No, the game was ready. And they still never promoted it. Even when the game wasn't ready, they should have had a build up to it. Dude, we had everything. We could have done screenshots and all that stuff. But they did not promote it at all. The last promotion, or the last thing that they put on the Twitter channel was a game that we stopped doing. And I said, here, I hate calling people out, but fuck it. Alright, man. This is the last tweet they did of 2015. we never finished this game. We've already finished a game. 2 games, actually, and they never fucking posted them. They're too busy promoting their own fucking shit on our fucking business page. See? They didn't want to give us the passwords or nothing, because they're afraid of fucking taking over, which we weren't. We're just trying to get the shit out there. So yeah, I mean, it's pathetic, dude. I mean, this game here is not finished. Here, find it. Alright, this game has been done for over a year, and they did not promote anything on this game. Put it this way, like, we never even had a website, because the dude was basing it on this program called The Grid that's supposed to make a website, and he didn't want to fucking build a website unless that program came out, which I don't think he even fucking did. So he never even had a website. But yeah, I mean, no, yeah, I understand that, but I'm just saying though, it's like this type of shit you run into, and it's just the effort that you put into it, and there's nothing to come of it. I mean, there's not any credits on the game if we did it anyway, so. Well, when they have access to all the social media accounts that actually have the name that's tied to the game, you do need them, because they don't want to give you the passwords because they're afraid. His whole theory was pushing it, the hell's that one publisher, Ketchup or something like that? Like, they never presented it to these places. Well, you know, I worked with people that rip you off anyway, so I guess it worked out rather well. No, I understand that happens, but my whole thing was not being involved with the group and not using. Honestly, your job was to fucking use Twitter. How hard is it to use fucking Twitter? If you don't want to give me the if you're not gonna do it, give me the fucking passwords for it. Well, you know that's gonna go to shit then, being as Ubisoft's involved with it. Like, I bought Watch Dogs. I was so disappointed. They never fixed any of the issues with it, but yet now they have Watch Dogs 2 coming out. I think the last Ubisoft game I bought was it Rainbow Six Siege Ubisoft? Well, no, I said the programmer went MIA for 2 months and I haven't heard nothing. So, yeah. But yeah, I mean, I got stuff made, but I have nobody to program it right now. I'm just waiting for somebody to jump ship and hopefully join back with me. I have never played a Rayman game before. I mean, originally it was on Sega, wasn't it? The Sega CD or something like that. Sucks, man. I built a new desk, and like I don't have my keyboard in front of me. It's way the fuck over here now, and it's hard to do the commands for this. Well, I was born in '80s, so I grew up with Coleco and all that crap. And Atari. I don't know, I'm not a personal fan of side-scrollers anymore. Like, my kids, my son and daughter, they play Mario, and I just hate Mario now for some reason. And to be honest, I'm actually bored of games in general. I mean, I just picked up Battlefield and Titanfall, but I just get sick of that shit really quick too. I just play to play it. I mean, those two games were my actual out for Destiny, because I was addicted to that for a long ass time, and I just got sick of it. I just think games in general have just gone to shit. It's just copy and pasted. I understand it's hard to come up with new ideas, but when you play the same thing over and over again, it's just like, come the fuck on. See, I went the PC route this time. I didn't go PS4 and Xbox. It's like my Xbox I haven't touched in a long ass time. PS4, that's what I've been playing Destiny on. Yeah, I actually enjoyed the Titanfall campaign mode. Well, I don't know if you ever heard of Dog Fashion Disco, but Todd Smith from Dog Fashion Disco is the lead singer of this band Knives Out. He also has the band Polka Dot Cadaver and El Creepo. You know what's fucked? I don't like anything mainstream anymore. Like Slipknot I listen to, and like Deftones, like Korn. I can't listen to those fucking guys anymore. All their shit's the same. So I specifically look for indie underground bands that aren't like mainstream. Like American Head Charge. I don't know if you guys listen to them at all. Hey, I appreciate it. Like I said, I'd be a lot faster if my keyboard wasn't way the fuck over to my left-hand side. I don't use the fucking shortcut keys on this NT because I don't want to fucking wear the buttons out and have a button sitting there dead. Yeah, what's up? Honestly, I mean, the way I look at it, well, with this, I mean, you really can't fuck it up. I mean, I sketched it out, and I'm not doing painting or anything, I'm just doing, you know, simple line paths for this, so it's not that big of a deal. Like, it's like every time I'm playing a game, I'm thinking, well, you know, I could be fucking drawing and actually doing something other than playing a game. So, I mean, that's actually my motivation for doing it. Not just my motivation is not to play games, but a game's not gonna get me anywhere, you know? It's just, this, I actually feel, I have a feeling for because it's something that I created, you know? And the patience just comes from practicing. It's like I'm trying to learn 3D modeling. I mean, that's a pain in the fucking ass to learn. With ZBrush, I bought ZBrush when it first came out like 7 years ago and never touched it. And now I'm just starting to try to learn it now. Because I'm wanting to do vinyl figures now. So I figure if I can, I'm working on, I did a Kickstarter campaign for a 3D printer, and that's fucking sinking in the fucking ocean right now because the guys fucking spent all the money on everything but the printers themselves, so. But I figure, instead of having shirts, I mean, it's, my thing is like, alright, I got SwiftySpade as me myself right now, but I want to do different types of brands, but yet I don't want to deal with the multiple brands. So I can't have like this design as SwiftySpade because it's not like the darker type shit that I do. So I gotta make a brand. Oh, fucking touchscreen's on. But I can't really incorporate this. I'm trying to make this like a semi-cute ordeal compared to the fucking, you know, skulls and shit. So it's kind of a pain in the ass. I mean, there's a lot of designs that I've never finished because I thought they look like shit. I mean, they just don't look. They don't look like shit. It's just I got tired of them because they took too long. So I just quit halfway through. See if I can find something really quick. Like, and I hate doing coloring, so anymore, I just been doing gradients. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I don't put on YouTube for videos. It's not because I don't want to. I do a lot of my work not at home, and it's on my Cintiq. And I just hate splicing all the videos together and trying to get it lined up. And like, if you notice a lot of my videos, they use the same music, the one same band, Zeely. It's because they're not governed by YouTube's, you know, infringement rights for music and all that shit. So that's why I keep on using the same band over and over again. Because I don't like YouTube's selection of music where it's like fucking 30 minutes long and what else? Like there's what's it called? I actually started fucking around with Photoshop again. I should have actually recorded this, but I never did. I mean, for this design here, all I did was when the site's loaded up, I just traced all this shit. I just grabbed a skull, traced the skull, I grabbed, was it Snow White's fucking cartoon character and just overlaid that over the skull and just traced it over. See, and here's a princess book too. You gotta use every resource you can to fucking improve your drawing. Like these right here, what is it? These are for e-cigarette. This brand right here, Boundless. This is the fuck part of Sid Wilson. Well, Sid Wilson and DJ Lethal, I believe, are involved in Boundless. I don't know if it'll load it up, but see, I couldn't record this because it took so fucking long, and there were so many edits on this that the video would look like shit. Great, I reformatted my computer and put 10 on, so I don't have the right fonts in it for this. So, what else is there? Like this right here. This right here took about 12 hours to do. Just for all the detail in it. Yeah, here's the Boundless label right here. I don't know if I have Sid's. I forgot what they labeled Sid's flavor as, and I think DJ Lethal's is the Lethal Cookie Jar, I think. Yeah, I can't find what Sid's was. You know, I am too, but like, I can't do it. I've tried. I hate doing lettering and typography. I just don't fucking touch it. Yeah, oh, here's Sid's. It's called like Sid's AV. I mean, it's the same label I just showed you, but with the different text on it. Because there's a design I have. Oh no, that e-juice I did was for Sid. That's part of their brand. Their vaping shit that they're doing. Because Boundless, I don't know if Sid and Wilson have anything to do with it. I mean, they're friends with the guy I was working for, and he wanted them to have their own juice brand for the e-cigarette shit, and that's what he gave them the names as, is DJ or Lethal Cookie Jar, and that's Sid's 8, or that's the Sid one, whatever it's called. Yeah, like for this. Yeah, like there's just too much shit that I just get lazy at doing. I only have the sketch for this now. Like there's actually a good story behind this design here. So, this design here involved, I thought it was a guy that was contacting me to do this, but it wasn't. It ended up being a kid, and he stiffed me on the payment. So I found his Facebook page. He is over in Russia, so it wasn't Facebook, it was something else. And motherfucker started talking shit, so I found his the Russian version of Facebook, whatever it was at the time. And I found his profile, and I created the same profile as his. And I took all of his pictures off his fucking page, and I put his face on a bunch of guys fucking each other, and that's a profile pic, and all the pictures in the excuse me, in the profile itself. And right after I made the profile, I friended him, and he friended me right back right away. And about an hour later, he realized what the fuck happened, and he started fucking crying about it. Needless to say, he fucking shut up after that. I never did get the money, but it was actually fun to do. I mean, it's not something I normally do, but like this kid just pissed me off so bad. Like I was saying, like what I'm doing now, I can't incorporate like this with the same brand, so that's why I have to separate brands and shit, which sucks. So I don't want to have a shitload of different stores. So, but I gotta do what I gotta do. What sucks is, like, before I even jumped on YouTube today, an hour ago, I was on Twitch, and I just don't like Twitch for some reason. I think the people, granted, I mean, there's assholes on both platforms, but I mean, it's harder to deal with people or just to get views on Twitch because everybody already has their set, designer or their artist or their gamer and shit. So, I mean, there's no reason why I shouldn't be doing it on here when I have, like 9,000 subscribers. So. Tell you what I learned from that kid though is like always get 50% up front before you fucking do any work for anybody. I mean, are you talking about the streaming part or just like tossing videos up? I mean, I never really took it seriously because I personally never thought it amounted to anything because there's people that I see with like 10 videos, and they have like 30,000 people, which makes no fucking, or 30,000 subscribers, which makes no fucking sense to me whatsoever. And they get like 90,000 views in like 3 months. I just don't know where their fan base comes from, and like if you look at like who they are, they're really not that popular, which kind of baffles me. But I mean, I was on a hiatus from streaming in general for probably about 4 or 5 months due to playing Destiny, so I'm gonna be getting more involved with streaming. I'm probably doing more of it on YouTube than Twitch. This may just drop Twitch altogether. I may jump on Twitch every once in a while, but for the most part, it's really not worth my time. I'll tell you right now, I fucking hate Adobe products because they don't work half the time. Yeah, I've already got all that stuff on my channel. I mean, I even got like a video series that I charged like, what's it, $30 for? But the thing is though, it's like I don't charge for adding to it. I add to it for free. So it's just a one-time fee of like $30, and that's it. But I haven't added much to it lately. Well, there's also Affinity Design too. I think it's like $50, and it does pretty much everything Illustrator and Photoshop does too. It was originally a Mac app, and now it's being made for Windows. See, something's wrong here. See, these lines aren't connected. Anytime I fucking call tech support for Adobe, it's fucking reformat, uninstall, reformat. Then again, that's with any fucking software you buy. Well, see, the problem right now is I'm locked in Adobe's contract for a year, so I really can't do anything to get out of it. Because if I leave it, I gotta pay fucking half of the year, which really, it's complete bullshit that, like, you lock people into a defective product to where they gotta pay no matter what. And that's what really pisses me off about that company. Yeah, see, this isn't even working because it's not highlighting when I go over shit. And look, it didn't bring that fucking line up. Oh my god. And it's not subtracting. What the fuck? And then won't. Oh my god. You know what? Fuck this program. Yeah, but it doesn't Photoshop. Oh, you can do the fucking animation in Photoshop too. Granted, I don't think it's that great, but you use simple GIFs in it. See, this fucking line's not again. You know what? It's... No, it's complete bullshit. Like, I actually had to use, Corel Draw, or I don't know what the fucking program was, it was in Corel, to open up the Illustrator file, because Illustrator wouldn't open up their own fucking file. And when I took it over to Corel, of course it fucking chopped the shit up into pieces, but yet it still maintained, I mean, the majority of the design. But I shouldn't have to fucking use a third-party program to open up your own fucking program for you. And honestly, should just go back to CS5. I really had no reason to have Creative Suite. But I was working for a client and they fucking sent the file in CC, and they wouldn't fucking downgrade it to like CS5, so I had to buy this just to fucking open up their file for them. Yeah, see, now it's working. You know what's fucked up? It's like, alright, man, have a good one too. Then it fucks up again.
Choose your poison, walk the edge between overdose and tranquility. Fear becomes so different from sweet release to bitter end when you've got nothing to lose. In the valley of dry bones, we burn the fat off of our souls, where everything is meant to be. Infamy and obscurity, now hunger and our thirst is raw. A primitive survival song, where everything is meant to be. Sucking all like baby teeth. I see you clinging to air. My ghost is holding your hand. A master, mistress, and slave aboard a ship with no name. The mockingbird sings your song from twilight until the dawn. To carve a path out of life. To set the
Does anybody have any
soul
questions on how to do this shit or what? Anything? Dude, Marco, I have no idea what you just said, man. I'm not trying to be a dick, but it's not converting over. I thought maybe it would, but it's not. Oh, you're talking about the wick? Alright, to do this really quick. So, we'll just say that this is representing the wick right here, right? And we'll do a lasso here. Or a circle. This will represent this right here. And what we'll do is a bigger square behind it. So what we want to do, we want to have this rectangle that represents the ice cream in the back. You want to have these up front, and you want to have this on the very top of all these. Now what you're going to do is you're going to select, for instance, the wick and copy it with Control-C. And then you'll grab the circle and the rectangle and go over to the Pathfinder and hit minus. Hey, how about that? Make sure they're on the same layer. Yeah, sure. Copy that, grab both, and subtract it. Then you're gonna hit Control F. I'm on PC, so, and paste it back in front. And then what you'll do is you'll grab these two back here and go to minus, paste that back in front, and that's how this right here was done. So I mean, it's all to the Pathfinder options. I only use a couple of them. But you gotta make sure whatever you're subtracting, like if you want this to be your focal point for the main, like this wick is, this has to be on top of all this stuff. And then you just, you know, just dig down by subtracting to get the effect that you need to where this is right now. If you look at this, I mean, not this one here, but yeah, that's all this is. It's like I subtracted this from here, then pasted it back up in front, and then subtracted it from the back side. Did that help you at all or no? I can do it that way, but yet I'm just so used to doing the shortcuts that it's what I do. I mean, I really only use the shape builder tool when I'm doing I'll show you what I use the shape builder tool on. I just pretty much use the shape builder tool on just fills. I don't mess with it for strokes, because I at least when I'm doing it with the Pathfinder tool, I know what the outcome is going to be and what it's subtracting from. I don't have an example. Like I actually do use the shape builder tool on stuff like this right here. like these mountains and crap. Because I mean, these are actually really simple to make. We'll go with blue. It's gonna be a shitty color, but yeah, I mean, for something like this. I forgot the damn shortcut was for it. Ship down. Alright. I messed that up. But yeah, I mean, this is the only stuff I really use the shape builder tool on. Just doing stuff like this. Granted, it's an ugly ass color, but yeah. But I mean, like I said, for the most part, I don't even bother with the shape builder when it involves strokes. But I mean, I don't think there's that much of a difference for the most part. But I mean, I guess in the long run, it's just personal preference. Like I'm just, like I said, I mean, it's the memory of just using shortcuts all the time, shortcut keys. But like, for instance, if I was coloring this completely, yeah, then I'd probably use it. But I really don't need to. Is that what you normally use, is the shape builder tool? Hey, no problem. I mean, like I said, if you guys have any questions, I'll gladly answer them. I have no problem doing that. I mean, that's actually one of the reasons I actually got on YouTube instead of Twitch. Is I get more questions on YouTube than I do on Twitch. So, and if you need any help, then just let me know, and I'll do my best to tell you how to do it or figure out how to do it. I'd say, I mean, honestly, the shape builder tool, yeah, the workflow for me is faster with the shape builder tool on this than it is, you know, trying to do something like this with it. I mean, that's what it comes down to. I mean, the best part is when working on this right here, it's just actually having the shortcut keys to your blend modes. So I have multiply mode set to, was it Shift D, I believe, and screen to Shift S. And if you're wondering why I have two duplicates of this and one expanded, it's because by using fills here, if I was using strokes, this wouldn't snap to this line right here. If I was just using the stroke itself, because you figure out the path right in the center. So by expanding it and putting it on top, when I'm doing all these, you know, this line work right here, it's automatically snapping to make it a lot easier to line up.
you're not dead. All the king's horses and all the king's men, sanctify the rich man's war, have come home cold and dead. In a forest of hanging bodies, with beating the trees, blood, sweat, and oil, in plastic apologies. Starlight, starbright, who we gonna kill tonight? Compassion will calm the empire, will fall the way of Rome. Bring your sons and daughters, your brothers and sisters home. Call man a human, but I feel like an animal. The world's a jungle, we build and destroy. No wonder why we cage the wild beast, as the appetites grotesque, voraciously increase. Dog eat dog, spitting out, feeding the homeless, empty confession, compassion escaping me now. I am what I eat. What's the beast to do? Who am I to feel for those destined to fail? Only the fittest will ultimately survive. Lions feed on inferior breeds. I consume, therefore I lead, eating of God's final seed. Delicious indeed. I feel nothing now, except the need to keep on feeding. Canines sink into flesh, my eyes roll back. I pour salt on your skin. This is my kingdom, where you all have your places, consuming all, even their faces. Lions feed on inferior breeds.
Oh, that was a fail.
I consume.
Hey, appreciate it, DJ. What the fuck?
Don't take it personally. We are what we eat. Don't take it personally. Dog eat dog, spitting out, feeding the homeless, empty confessions, compassion escaping me now. Lions feed on inferior breeds. I consume, therefore I lead.
No, I don't design full time. A lot of the designs I just do for myself. I do screen printing and all that stuff, so. I don't know what it is. I don't know if Adobe fucking sucks ass. So I know that's one of the issues, but can't keep on blaming it on them. Yeah, I'm getting back into it. Right now, all this stuff here, what I'm working on is for a clothing line. Creamy Kid. A lot of it. Dropbox. I'm trying to not make it as dark as I would normally would. There's a lot of shit mixed in here with this, but I mean, like, this is one of them here. Originally, this started off as a kids. The way this brand originally started off as. I haven't tried any of those places yet. I thought about doing Etsy because it's more of a community based, just to get word of mouth, and then I'll switch back to my personal website and start selling it, but it might take a while. But for the most part, I was trying to go for this look because I did darker designs when I was selling them, and for some reason, apparently kids were frightened of them, so it had like fucking X's for eyes and shit like that. But originally, the whole concept of this was based on I was trying to incorporate a butcher shop and an ice cream shop all together as one. And I was doing designs with like ice cream cones with fucking butcher knives and stuff, and that wouldn't fly with kids. Like, this was, one of the original characters I was putting together for it, like a mascot. I mean, it's something like this. But I've been drawing. I honestly couldn't tell. I've been since I was growing up. I mean, I'm 36. Yeah. So I mean, I really started drawing more. I'd say in high school than anything else, which would have been like what 96, 97 around there. But I mean, I went more full force after I graduated. Did college. Fucking didn't finish my internship, so I'm not doing shit for I'm not doing work for free. So that's why I never finished my internship. It sounds stupid, but that's, it's the way I work. I'm not gonna be fucking farmed out so some fucking teacher can look good for herself for the work that I do. So really all I need to do is my internship and have a degree. But no, it's fucked up. It's like when we're in college, like they had a mural, or they had this huge wall down by the art department, and each student got to paint their own thing. I painted a fucking monkey holding a banana, but it was really dark looking. Not like it just the way the monkey looked. It is like kind of morbid in a way. And I went back a couple years later, and like my design was the only one that was fucking ripped down from the wall. They painted over it, which it doesn't bother me, but still, it's kind of bullshit. But it's kind of fucked up though, because they never did another class to redo all that shit. Like actually, this right here, I printed a shitload of these off. And this actually sold really good for kids. But yeah, I mean, this is the route that I'm going, and maybe some skulls in there and stuff. But dude, you give me the advice first, because I hate lettering. I don't do typography. I rely on fucking fonts. That's how I go about doing it. The only typography I've done, I've already showed it, I'll pull it up again, was some graffiti, and it didn't turn out, it turned out okay, but not the greatest. the issue, here's the issue after 12 hours of doing this design here. They wanted the design to be pretty much level all the way. They wanted the S's, like how the O's here is higher than the S's, and how it angles down. They didn't like that, so this design got scrapped. But it is practice. Unfortunately, a very long practice session. Actually, it's more than 12 for the most. I mean, because there's a lot of detail, like, and all this shit, which you would never see. So I don't know why the hell I even put it in there in the first place. Especially like in this right here. But yeah, that's as far as I've ever gone with typography. But then again, I mean, stuff like this, it could be whatever you want. It doesn't have to be. There's no bounds for doing, you know, like a graffiti type style text. So. But yeah, for like this is what I'm doing right now for along the lines of that kids line. Like I had one design, it's on YouTube. I think it's called like Soggy Sam, and I made buttons of it, and it didn't go over too well with kids because they thought the ice cream cone was dead and they didn't like it. What are you wanting? A Cintiq, or you just want a tablet? And what program are you using? See, I got 3 Cintiqs. I couldn't tell you anything about Apple. No, I mean, what program are you using? Illustrator, or are you using what's it called? Photoshop. See, I've got the 21UX Cintiq. I've got actually the 12WX or some shit, or 13WX. The 22HD, and I got the Wacom Companion Cintiq. I personally, for Illustrator, you don't need a high-end tablet for it because there really isn't much of any pressure sensitivity in Illustrator. So, I mean, it does make the workflow a little bit faster, not due to pressure sensitivity, but I mean just using a tablet in general. But your hand does get in the way when you're sliding across the screen. The reason I had to do the Cintiq is because I can't do the whole hand-eye coordination where I'm drawn down here and look at the screen. I have to actually have my hand as the path is drawn, or this, you know, if I'm sketching, I have to have the pen visually in front of me, seeing where it's landing. But for Illustrator, you don't need a high-end tablet as long as you can move it around quick. The main reason I got a tablet wasn't just to be more proficient at, you know, or at doing designing or sketching, is to save my wrist from carpal tunnel from hitting the damn mouse button all the time, especially in Illustrator. Because I actually bought a cheap $50 one off of Amazon, and it worked just fine. The only issue that I ran into with it was that the nibs wore down really quick. That's the only problem I ran into. I forgot what the hell the brand is. There's a brand that's actually rather cheap. Well, $600 or $500 is what I consider cheap compared to a Wacom. Let's see if I can find it. But these have actually really good reviews for what they are. I know a lot of artists have switched to these tablets. Yeah, here it is. Actually, it must be getting better because before when I saw it, they didn't have express keys on the side here. But yeah, from what I've seen, these have gotten really good reviews too. I'm not saying it's the Cintiq killer, but yeah, I mean it's not bad for 18 inches. Actually, no, this doesn't look that bad either. This actually, I don't know if this one has physical buttons. Oh, yeah, it does. What I would suggest though, what I do with all my Cintiqs is I put a screen cover on them. Well, main thing is you don't want scratches on the damn thing, but actually your nibs on your stylus will last a lot longer. They don't make them anymore from Zag because they do. They're just specifically for like iPad and all that crap now. But they had one for the Cintiq when I first got it, and I never changed the nib once because it has like a rubbery texture, and so there's nothing on there to wear down the stylus nibs. But the only issue I had with it was because there's a rubbery texture, the stylus would stick into the rubber. So I'd have to take turtle wax and wax the screen cover down so the pen would slide right across it. But honestly, if I had to get another tablet, I'd actually go with one of these instead of a Cintiq. Because, I mean, Cintiqs are good and all, but they're extremely overpriced for, with all these competitors out now making these different versions of them. So you figure, I mean, just a standard Intuos tablet is like $300 or $400 compared to that, digital display versions, $500. Yeah, because I've seen a lot of artists, like I said, review those, and they say they have no problem with them. They're just as good, if not better, than the Cintiqs. Because the original versions, that when those came out, they didn't have the express keys on the side. That was like their big negative point about it. But yeah, I mean, like I said, the main focal point for me is just saving my hand from hitting the mouse button all the time.
In the basement, waiting for a statement. But stations, frequency is vacant. Why don't we go outside? In the break room, waiting for a bit.
Trying to, like I said, I'm trying to learn. I don't know if you're hearing that earlier, but I'm taking on 3D modeling too because I want to do figurine or like vinyl toys and crap like that. I'm not saying it's going to happen anytime soon, but not until I get better at ZBrush.
They don't know what to do. The flow won't stop. Pressure still won't drop. Tanks are overfilling. Forward we crawl. Backwards we fall. Through the ebb and the flow.
What type of work are you planning on doing? I mean, are you trying to go into business for yourself, or? Oh, so you're already in the industry then. Alright, I thought you were just starting out. And I think that's as far as I'm gonna go with lettering. Like I said, I don't know. I just don't have the patience for it. When I can easily just buy a font and just go with that. Yeah, man, it's all about learning, and it's all I can do. I mean, after a while, like that's why I'm trying to learn 3D modeling. Cause I've pretty much mastered this to where I'm to the point where I don't need to, practice anything else because I have my set style I use with, just certain, functions, and that's it. Plus, it's easier for me to do a 3D version than it is to try to draw this in multiple views. And Illustrator's getting ready to crash. I mean, I appreciate it. Yeah, it's like I said before. I was doing Twitch for a while, and I don't know. I think it's really oversaturated with designers and stuff. So that's why I jumped back onto. And plus, I have more people on here than I do on Twitch. So plus, this is where I started from. Okay, so I think this is the actual first live stream I've done on YouTube. Hold on, I gotta restart this. Save any of that. Hey Dizzy, are you actually on like the coastline or no?
Champions soon will be named kings of the domain. All the pain and all the gain, with more than fortune and fame now. My oh my, the stakes are high. Win or say goodbye. Now it all comes to this game.
No, are you actually like on the coast, like not like? Are you more towards the fucking ocean than like central, like California?
Something's gonna go down. Don't say I didn't warn you. Looks like we're headed for a showdown. Gonna get it on you. Play that game like a neighborhood side street, everywhere you want it. I don't care where we meet, schoolyard, front yard, backyard, town park. I don't think that you bite, all I hear is you bark. To the body, one shot. Wrecking ball can't be stopped in the lane. Yeah, we got this game. Play to be pain, that's why we came. When it's all laid on the line.
What's your temperature like right now? Probably in what, the 80s or 90s?
Everything that should be mine.
See, I'm in Illinois and I'm surprised. It's still like 70 out. Yeah, I mean, I know this past year we had a late summer or spring, whatever you want to call it, so I don't know if that's what's causing it for us right now or not. So no, I believe like last year, it's already snowing by now.
We are not so different, you and I, no matter what we think. We're kicking against the traces, bludgeoning, trying to make it sing. We're stepping into the unknown, peeling layers of the onion right down. Cause that is part of my style too. Risk to be left with nothing in pursuit of chasing something out of hand. I know, don't tell me.
On the surf, I know the moon like a friend. I hear a tune or someone sing. Feel the beauty in them. These words, woman, we have some children. I got memories with you. I wonder how it ends. It's beautiful, yes, what we have chosen.
I'm not on the whole global warming thing.
And I think I can ride, although I'm not a horseman. But I have a patient mind and it's so bent.
We don't wanna walk into the gray solo rolling.
You know, I was just gonna say I hate people that say that damn thing. Like, oh, here's gonna be a rough winter this year. It's like, where do you hear that from? Because anytime I hear that, it's always the opposite of what people say. Like, people still have a really bad winter last year. It wasn't that bad at all. It snowed maybe twice.
Picking up all the pieces here and there to see if one might fit. Spinning them around sideways and up and down, it kinda stings a bit. Digging through all the ditches, just unwinding collecting porcelain up in my head. I know, don't yell at me.
I know you're tired of the same routine. You have that look on your face, I think I know what it means. Out of sorts in a vast machine. A world will be up in the scene, never will be the queen. And yes, sometimes you have to sting. Expose the schemes to unlock the dreams. Ignite quicker than the gas.
Yeah, it must be nice.
Everything again in a smoke screen.
So I used to live on the East Coast in South Carolina, and I mean it's nice there pretty much all year round. But I ended up moving back to Illinois, and it does suck. But yeah, it is nice to have the change of weather. But then again, you know, being really nice all year round doesn't sound bad either. Like, what I don't get, it's like when the winter, like you see somebody like, oh, be sure to stay warm. It's like, what the fuck do you think I'm trying to do right now anyway? I mean, it's not like I'm gonna just fucking take off my shit and go get cold. I mean, I'm sure like over where you're at, people are like, oh, stay cool. It's like, no fucking shit, you know?
I've been humming a high note, maybe something that I wrote, out sailing in my boat. I'm not really sure. I'm still singing the same tune.
Sure it wasn't the high altitude?
Been kicking around since June, all morning and afternoon. Now it's all a blur. I've been listening to seashells to hear the stories that they tell of high times and tide swells that have yet to occur. Backsliding down the drain, partially taking all the blame, chasing coins to fill the purse. Is it really better or for worse? Is it a blessing or a
Are you talking about hunting or just tracking them?
Is it a bounty or a bust? Is it precious metal or just rust? Well, it seems it's up to us. So wish us luck. I kept making a U-turn, ended up with a sunburn. But the lesson that I learned was worth the skin that peeled. I climbed so many mountains, it's not even with counting all the drinks in the fountain before it was revealed. Backsliding down the drain,
That's cool.
taking all the blame. From the copper to the kettle, the stamen to the pedal. We watch the
Is it a YouTube show or is it an actual, like, whatever you want to call it? I forgot what the hell they call it.
chasing coins to fill the purse.
Not just TV, but there's a name for it.
Is it a blessing or a curse to pass the buck? Is it a bounty or a bust? Is it precious metal or just rust? Well, it seems it's up to us. So wish us luck.
See, like, the only hunting that I do at, like, 4 in the morning is when I go flathead fishing. That's about it. Other than that, I don't go out and hunt animals. Just too lazy. I'm not going to stand out in the cold to shoot deer either. I'll have to check it out. I don't know if I click on your name if it'll boot me out of this whole setup or not. Hey man, I appreciate it. Oh, that's cool. That worked too. I mean, alright, I just subscribed, so. I have no clue. I don't know how this shit works. Like I said, this is the first day I've actually done the stream on YouTube, so I don't know the full setup and how this works. I don't know if I have to hit something to send out a message or what. Yeah, I'll have to try. I'll have to look for a video or something on how to set this up completely. Alex, I don't know. I've had more fun on YouTube than I am on Twitch, so. And I don't know if I'd be able to fucking dual stream or not in both.
Never thought it would come easy.
Oh, I may not even finish it tonight. I may just finish it tomorrow night just to get back on.
That's the only way to reach it. That much I am sure of. Bring it to a boil. Just take your time thoroughly. Let the seasons
Actually, probably if I kill my video feed, probably better. Hope it looks good. Like I said, I don't know what the settings are, so I mean, if it looks good now, I mean, I know it's mostly based off of the OBS system, so. Cool, man. Yeah, I'll try to get on sooner. So I actually had to take off myself because I have to go pick up my smoker tomorrow. So I'm up to a family member's house.
It's like I stepped into a dream. I think you know what I mean. A reality break to a place unseen. Things come alive, stupefied mind quarantined from sleeping and awakened to some in between. Hey, I'm on a cloud parfait. I jump into the valley of the far from Monday. My knees buckle, a chuckle, motherfucker. I get back up like there never was a scuffle.
Strange, I can tell from brothers grim. They're watching you, we can't look at them. Living life out here like on a limb. One or the other, sink or swim. Maximum velocity, yeah, speeding up so rapidly. There's nowhere else I'd rather be for me. They keep you high, they won't let you calm down. Distract the facts, man, that's the plan now. Where you work, where you learn, what you search, come too much, get off of that perch. Virtual reality, a nightmare. On the grid, kid, getting nowhere. Get ahead, leave behind, lose your mind. Find a time and nowhere rhyme. Chemicals up in the atmosphere. Another meteor's falling near. Buried in the headlines, disappear. I'm not the time to live in fear. Dream, but I know you're awake. Explain it and not make it good and shake. Maybe the Kool-Aid that you drank today. We're breaking away from the past, reaching a new plane at last. Regardless of what cards get played, no one can keep you afraid. Unless you wanna be, you make that choice indubitably. They wanna play my emotions, but I'm at the ocean. Too calm to get upset by somebody's notion. Future makers, organ takers, and non-human intelligence is guiding. Worlds colliding, far away star system. I string the ending where I need them. What we gonna get with a zero feel? Gotta have the one to make it real. I'll tell you that more will be revealed. The mystery don't bother me. Everyday masquerade, there's always too many plans we lay. Keep going faster down the grade we made. We're breaking away from the past, reaching a new plane at last. Regardless of what cards get played, no one can keep you afraid. Always beginning, sure as we're spinning. Boy, it's never ending from here. After all this time, I am sorry, I'm not sorry. Hate me later, there's something greater from the penny here and now. Venture on, the sketch is not completely drawn. Travel wide, it's not hiding inside. Venture on, the sketch is not completely drawn. Travel wide, it's out beyond the great divide. Friday afternoon, all the worries just float into the air. We're going to our secret spot and no one else knows how to get there. The words just poured out of you like a melody. I just could not believe the things you're telling me.
I taste the salt on
Alright, if I can figure out how to do it, I will. So I've never done YouTube. Yeah, I haven't done shit in a while, so I figured just jump back on with the stream. Actually, there isn't much left of this one. Yeah, I'm gonna try to push being on here more often. Fucking helps to keep me away from video games.
Operating systems of your current carbon-based hologram have encountered an error lead to shut down. Systems will automatically reboot in 10 seconds.
I haven't uploaded any sketch videos. The only thing for the stream was I started off doing this. I actually have a handful of old videos that I haven't even uploaded yet because it's on my other computer that I take to work with me. I never took the time to drag them over and put them together, but I probably will. I can't remember what designs they were either. But yeah, there's a few videos I have to upload. Oh, I didn't read fully. They're Illustrator videos. I haven't done any sketching ones. I may do another sketching one tomorrow night because I'm going to finish this here probably about 10 to 15 minutes. I'm going to probably call it quits, but I'll be on tomorrow night and I'm going to start something completely different. I don't know what's going to be yet because this is for a product line that I'm working on, trying to get something going. So I just got to think of an idea or rework an older idea that I have. I mean, is there something particular you want to see, or?
That's just how it goes sometimes. You gotta keep on climbing the hill, 'cause if you think you make it, you will. Go swimming quick like a fish, and every wish will be fulfilled. Strike up and start the parade, cutting down the weeds, keep swinging the blade. And when they fire that warning shot, you have a spot made in the shade.
Yeah, I can do something like that tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, it's not like it's not an easy process. I mean, it takes me a while. That's why I don't bother uploading my sketch videos, because I constantly rework stuff. I mean, I try to get it done the first try, but most of the time it doesn't work out that way. I just hate redrawing stuff over and over again, so that's why I try to at least do a half-ass decent job the first time.
From the high country to the bottom of the sea, I caught a place that I needed to be. It comes and it goes, the momentary glory, then quick as they came, they down the drain. Another one coming from a shallow place will not remain. Remember when what was possible would never end? Now we abide by limits I cannot defend. If it's good and yet the best we reject. You get what you get, I guess, don't get upset.
Where is the Garden of Eden and the stars and the trees, and then so far from the heathens? Planet floral patterns are stars in the seasons, flowing like a river, reviving and deepening. Where is the Garden of Eden and the stars and the trees, and then so far from the heathens? Planet floral patterns are stars in the seasons, flowing like a river, reviving and deepening.
Hold on, before you're gone, got lots to do, but time with you it keeps sliding. And I keep on blowing a fuse, there you go, unseen, you're facing the screen, I feel your attention dividing. But this is way more than the news.
Air to bear all, I paint the cave wall, side from the hobbit with the ring in the forest. I am the richest, I am the poorest, a particle of vibe, I just keep dancing. I move from this world into a mansion of light, and love is below and above. A chart, the planets and the world's migration. I'm home everywhere, I run the station. The last life of a dinosaur.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
I am that wild card, I participate.
I gotta think of, let's see what I even have in my current sketches. I know I mean, I can probably find one to rework.
Hold on, before you're gone, got lots to do, but time with you it keeps sliding. I keep on blowing a fuse, there you go, unseen, you're facing the screen, I feel your attention dividing. But this is
Actually,
more than the news.
I could probably redo something like this. Well, this is already done. What else? Shoot. Yeah, I forgot that I had that one. Yeah, I'll rework something. It looks like shit, but that's what I'm working on right now. Yeah, for a while I was trying to make them. Was trying to do some designs that are just really basic. Kind of a like more logo style, but. Maybe I'll do something like this. Yeah, dude, I got hard drives just full of this crap. See, I gotta change the style of the way I do like the frosting, so it looks like a fucking shit. Like that'd be like the corn. But like that's the way I've been doing it for a lot of my stuff. See? I need to do this still too. See, like the one I'm working on with right now is kind of based off of this. I was trying to get, I don't know, I wasn't too fond of the skull. It didn't look right. Then again, it's just a character. That fucking cupcake doesn't look right there either. But yeah, I'll figure something out for tomorrow night or tonight. So I'm gonna try to get on earlier. A lot of this stuff's already done. I have to look at my recordings too and see what I have to toss up. But I'm actually going to jump off right now because I have to get up early and pick up my smoker so I can actually smoke some chicken and burgers. But I do appreciate you guys sticking around and watching this. Like I said, I should be on tomorrow night too, or a little bit earlier. But in the meantime, have a good one.